Good morning. I'm Dr. Padmaja at Vijayawada. October is Menopause Awareness Month. What I feel is that we should keep preparing for every phase of our life. And preparation for menopause starts at least in midlife. So, what do we do to have a smooth and comfortable menopause? Because in every woman's life, menopause is inevitable. So, from midlife, we should start investing in our health. Till then, most of the women neglect their health because of the immense responsibilities they have. They usually have a career and a job, they have parents to look after. If they are married, they have in laws. If they have children, they have children. And they have their brothers, sisters. So there are so many responsibilities and multitasking that a woman does. And inevitably, if she does not invest in her own health, it will have an impact on the health. So, as we grow older, especially Indians, we tend to put on more weight. One of the most common reasons is we tend to sit for longer number of hours, and our diet is calorie dense, and all the stresses that are having inevitably makes the metabolism also a little slower and a tendency to put on weight. And along with this increasing weight, if we are not investing in eating healthy and having a regular exercise program, good amount of sleep, some me time, and some way to cope up with the stresses of daily life, there is an increasing incidence of high blood pressure. Almost 50% of people who have high blood pressure do not know that they have high blood pressure, and of the people who know they have a high blood pressure, not even 5% of them have it under control. So the woman's cardiovascular system and the cerebrovascular system and all the vascular systems are comparatively more delicate. So there is no way it is going to be able to cope up with the high blood pressure. So women's blood pressure should be somewhere around 120/80. Once it starts hitting 130/80, 140/90, there will inevitably be long-term damage. So that's number one. Number two is diabetes. India will be the diabetic capital of the world. And since we form 50% of the population, we will have a large number of women who are diabetic. And these two are accompanied by cardiovascular disease, increased risk of stroke, and if there is no calcium, vitamin D, adequate intake with a regular exercise program, having a loss of the bone mineral density. So these are the immediate problems of health. So women need to have annual checkups. There is an increasing incidence of breast cancer even in India, and breast cancer occurs a decade early and is more aggressive. So self breast examination is absolutely important, and having an annual checkup. Having an ultrasound once in a year is also a good decision. Having a regular pap smear and a gynecological examination is good, and having a checkup for your thyroid status is good, along with your routine investigations. So this is regarding health. Women also need to invest in having a good social circle. So it is important that you have a good friend circle, you have some interaction. Not every action that we do, not every work that we do needs to give us monetary rewards. There are emotional rewards and bonding rewards which cannot be calculated in money. And it is important to also make sure that the world we are living for our children is a much better place. So invest in environment. Not only that, financial security is also very important, and it is also important to start thinking long term. Do make a will at a time that you think is appropriate. Plan for your retirement, have adequate funds, make sure that your health insurances are in time. And especially people who come to their 60s, 70s, start writing about, thinking about how much autonomy you want in your health. Who is responsible to take decisions regarding your health? Do you want to be resuscitated? Do you want to be ventilated? Do you want, how much do you think your family should support your health care? So all these, sometimes it feels very painful to think about end of life, but we need to start making these decisions, because in an emotional crisis, in an emergency, our family does not know what to do. So if we want to have a complete life, it is very important to start planning, and midlife is one of the best ways to do that. This is Dr. Padmaja at Vijayawada.